Okay, this is my second time recording this video. The first time it was not recording, so here I go again. There's a documentary out on Netflix right now that should be everywhere, the same way John Candy's documentary from last year rightly was as well. The critics should be praising this movie. Audiences should be sharing it. And clips of this little documentary should be going viral, getting people to watch it. But unfortunately, almost nobody is talking about Marty, Life is Short. And that's a problem.
A soliloquy for every movie, from Casablanca, Tommy Boy. He's here, it's him, it's Andrew Toy. It's Andrew Toy.
You see, this isn't just another celebrity documentary. We've all seen them. We've all been there, done that. And as great as the performances were in Michael, which is still out in theaters, it's kind of shocking that that has the acclaim that it's received, because that movie is essentially the prototype of every musical biopic that we've ever seen. However, you should watch it for the last 30 minutes. The performance is astounding, and it reminds you why Michael Jordan. Yes, Michael Jordan. I love him too. But it reminds you why Michael Jackson was praised the way he was. He had a talent that nobody else on this planet had. But back to Martin Short. Marty, Life is Short it's a documentary about failure, about loss. But ultimately, it comes around to being about Martin's resilience. And it's not told in a braggy sort of way. He's very humble about it. Even though most of his jokes are like, "Oh, thank you. You love me. You really love me." And somehow it's also one of the funniest. Like, all the clips with Jiminy Click are hilarious.
So exciting for me to be talking to you, because usually I talk to celebrities. So this is a nice change.
It's also really heartfelt, and it touches a humanity in you that you might have forgotten exists. Or at least you've forgotten it exists since the John Candy documentary from last year. Martin Short comes from the legendary improv pipeline, cut from the same Second City cloth, alongside such beloved people such as Catherine O'Hara, John Candy, Eugene Levy. That alone should tell you that Martin Short didn't just know comedy, but he knew comedy at such a deeper level than most people do. But the twist is, his career was really unique in the sense that it didn't follow the same fairy tale trajectory that most other A-list celebrities have. Because for every success Martin Short had, it was followed by 99 failures.
Hello!
And if you can't relate to that, then I kind of wish I was you. All through his career, Martin Short has faced projects that just didn't stick, opportunities that slipped by, and most of all, he faced numerous moments where if it was anybody else, they would just throw their hands up and quit. And thank goodness he didn't, because I personally think Martin Short is one of the funniest people on the planet. He is he's so funny. But then there's the personal side. This documentary spends a lot of time with his personal life, where he faces so much loss, so many setbacks, and just Martin Short's story tends to blur the line between first and second class, or celebrity and regular people, or rich and poor. He's somewhere in between. He has faced the kind of tragedies that don't just test his career, but test him as a person. He's the celebrity I will probably gravitate toward if I'm invited to one of those big Beverly Hills parties.
There's nobody funnier.
Say something funny.
You're the guy.
And I'm sure this hasn't always been the case, especially behind camera. But from the persona that he gives us consistently on screen, is that he's not bitter. His heart is broken 100 times over, for sure. But there's no bitterness in his performances, and that's what makes this documentary hit so hard. You look at somebody like Chevy Chase, his co-star in Three Amigos. It is no secret that I absolutely despise and hate everything Chevy Chase. I obviously cannot hide my disdain for this man. I am unapologetically a self-professed Chevy Chase antagonist. I only watch Christmas Vacation because everything else in it is good. Chevy Chase is just the annoying raisins I have to muscle through if I want to eat the trail mix. Not only because he's not funny and he's the weakest amigo, and John Candy should have been that third amigo, but Chevy Chase is a man who has had nothing but success his entire life. After a brief stint of struggle, he has reached rung after rung after rung and has nothing but bitterness and anger and just grossness.
I'm just trying to figure you out.
No, it's not going to be easy for you.
Why is it not going to be easy?
You're not bright enough. How's that?
Whoa.
Well, you asked. I know you're not going to put that on the air, and I hope not.
He's just a gross, unappreciative, egotistic individual that I would never want to be around. But Martin Short is the total opposite. Like, he's humble and he's self-aware.
I'm in the greatest profession in the world. I'm so damn lucky.
And somehow he always stays funny. And you can tell he's not even trying that hard. He's not out there like, all right, gotta entertain these saps once again. No, he loves what he does, and he puts his whole heart and soul into each character he brings us. And I'm sorry, I think he is so funny. He may have been in a lot of misses, but he is so great. And I wish Hollywood has given him more opportunities. I can never get enough of Martin Short. I'm sorry, I'm blushing. It's same with John Candy. Like, I love these guys. And you know what? For good measure, I'm going to throw Steve Martin in there as well. Obviously, he has reached great success. But again, like somebody who just happens to sound and look really humble. Maybe he's just that good of an actor, but boy, I'd really like to meet him and hang out with him. Marty, life is short. It works because it doesn't pretend that life is perfect.
Mom died and Dad's health went fast. And I just was overwhelmed with, I can't do it. I can't do it.
It doesn't sanitize failure, and it shows you what it looks like to keep going.
But that's the point.
Especially when things don't go your way. And that's something I think a lot of us need to see right now. As we all face failure after failure in our workplaces, a lot of us are getting let go or fired or replaced by some computer. We are all living in a really tough time, and all of our hearts are breaking one day after another just because of everything that's been going on in the world and in our workplaces and in our families. It's just, there's this weight that is descended on us that's just pushing us down. But you watch a documentary like Life is Short, and you see that it is possible to keep going.
Should I pick the kids up? Oh my God. Oh my dear Lord in heaven.
And that just brings me to the weirdest part of all of this. Why is nobody talking about this documentary? It's just as emotional as the John Candy I Like Me documentary we got. And it's about a person who is just as special, just as gifted, and just as humble as John Candy. Like, seriously, take a look at Rotten Tomatoes. What is going on here? There are barely any reviews. Again, there's no big critic push. There's no viral discourse. There's no even small cultural moment that's being tapped into. For a documentary this good, that's really bizarre. Especially since we've all just been talking about Martin Short, unfortunately, a couple of months ago when his daughter took her life. We all poured our heart out to him. We all went to the comment section on the news and, oh, Martin Short, we're so sorry. You've been through so much. But then when they put a story out about his life, why is nobody showing up? Why is nobody showing up when it matters? I don't get that. Are we all just trained to look for the sad moments and be present in those, but forget all the other stuff? I don't get it. Like, clearly there was a lot of love for Martin Short out there. But where is our support of him and his career and the work that he gives us? But I think I might know why this documentary isn't touching a nerve in society. It's because it's not flashy, it's not controversial, it's not built for outrageous clicks, and there's no scandal. Everybody just wants a scandal nowadays. And I think the fact that there is no scandal in Martin Short's life speaks an awful lot about him. It's just an honest movie, and I think honesty is something people really don't care for anymore these days. Honesty just doesn't trend the way chaos does. But here's the thing. This is the kind of story that should be trending. This is something that lifts people up. Yeah, it breaks their hearts, But there's still hope to be found in a story like this. How do we relate to somebody who has gone through so much and probably has a lot of wisdom to share with us? Because Marty represents something that we don't celebrate enough. He's not the guy that always wins. He's not the one that comes out on top. He's just the guy that keeps going anyway. We can all learn from Martin Short's life, you know. Whether you're chasing a dream, or trying to recover from a failure, or just trying to figure life out as you go. Marty's life reminds you that your worth isn't defined by your highlight reel. It's actually defined by how you carry yourself through your low points.
They're making a documentary about Martin Short.
Yeah, well, they're making a documentary on everyone. Literally every human being that existed.
So if you've seen Marty, Life is Short, let me know what you think of it down below. And why do you think this film is flying so low under the radar? And please, no short jokes. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. That'll really, really help me out. And I'll see you in the next video. But I can definitely relate to the amount of failures. I mean, look at my channel. I've got 500 something videos out and not even a 1,000 subscribers. That's pretty bad. That's pathetic. Let's just call it like it is.